Hey guys, what is up? It's Millie and today is a new video. I'm actually going to be doing a different video. I was filming a video yesterday and I just didn't like the way that it turned out. I was just all over the place and I just want to give you guys really great content. So today's going to be a new video. I literally just woke up. It's like 8:20. I wasn't planning to wake up at 8:20. I was actually planning to get up, go and work out and yeah, and do all this stuff, but from like 6 o'clock, but I could not get to sleep last night because, to be honest, I was freaking out about my assessments. I was freaking out about one particular assessment, even though I've got like over a week, but like it's a group assessment and I promised the guys that I would get it done by like Sunday so we can have a week to edit it. So I'm just kind of, I was freaking out about that. So today I'm going to be showing you guys a really productive work day in my life when I am really super productive, and I just want to get this into motion that I'm going to be productive almost every day, because even if I don't have a lot of work one day, I just don't want to be that person that just puts it off constantly, because that's what I do every single time. Every single semester I always become that person that just doesn't get stuff done. I just become really lazy and I just don't want to keep on doing that, because that's just the worst behavior whatsoever. I hope you guys like this video because that would mean everything to me, and subscribe to my channel to enter this fam that is very small right now, but that's okay. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get on. That, and I feel like this is really caffeinated, so I'm gonna try, and it tastes like that jasmine tea tastes, so I'm gonna try and put some more milk in it. It actually hasn't been too bad. I don't know why the other ones were so like horrible when I tasted them. They were just so strong. As you can see, I've been really using calendar. Not really, you can just see it's only been on one day because the rest of the days I've been lazy as frick. So I'm actually supposed to be doing my bio today, so I just need to, I'm gonna wait until 9:15 because I woke up super late and then get that done. It is only like it won't take me like that long, but I've kind of tried to a lot of this is just uni work actually. So as you can see, I've got a lot of uni work. Human biological science 2. I actually have like a little prac watch today, so it won't take me too long, but it's leading to a group project which I have to get due by next week. Yeah, all right, let's go and get changed, let's go and get ready for the day, and we're gonna keep on going. Saw from just me just then, I basically was just doing my bio. I've actually got my chemistry next that I have to do, and a tip for productivity is to have really good music on. I really find that putting some good classical or some sort of like piano, very like not with any sort of words, I really don't like. Sometimes I do, sometimes it just depends on what I'm doing. If I'm doing assessments and stuff like that, I like classical, really calm music. Guilty pleasure, sometimes listen to Harry Potter or that kind of music, it's sometimes fun to listen to. Another kind of productivity tip that I've always found is really helpful is planning out your day. I know what I showed you in my calendar, that is a really good idea because it is super easy. I especially find it helpful when I do it in my Google Calendar, because, or my like actual Apple Calendar, because it basically tells you when you have to get stuff done. It gives you a time frame. I feel like time frames are the biggest thing. If you don't have a time frame on something, you're just gonna be spending a heap amount of time on it, and then it's gonna be like 5 hours past and you're gonna be like, oh, I can't be bothered to do this anymore. Then you're gonna just subside everything else. You're gonna be like, can't be bothered to do these assessments, can't be bothered to do things, which I totally get because I do it all the time. So I started integrating that a little bit more. To start my, oh, you can't even see it, sorry, I'm about to start my revision. Two other tips that I have when you are, so as you guys can see, basically what I do is when I'm listening to a lecture or kind of something like that, I just write notes down. I haven't actually copied any of the lectures because I find that when I read stuff, I retain information. I do have a kind of a partly photographic memory, so I can kind of actually like get a lot of information in. I don't have one as strong as my dad, but yeah, so I just actually like reading stuff. So reading like my my lectures is like fine to write. I don't really need to rewrite notes, especially when it's on the computer. I don't think you retain as much information if you just than if you're writing it down. So what I do is when I'm listening to a lecture, I write down any extra notes, any sort of things that I just want to kind of put my brain through, like there. Even if it had it on the screen, I would still write certain things down just so I can retain it in my brain and I can kind of get a little bit more information. And if they say anything extra, I can write that down as well. I find that really helps. And then my way is sort of just like a very basic, very revision. I don't like mind maps. I don't like any of that stuff. I sometimes do, but it's just, I just prefer it if I just read all my stuff in a better way. So what I do is just I read this for about like 30 minutes. It takes me about 30 minutes to read each one. And yeah, everyone's very different. Everyone has very different learning styles, especially when it comes to revisions. So see what your strengths are. If you're better at just revising like this way, go for you. If you're not, that's okay as well. You can't always just, you know. So guys, I've just finished reading. I just read week 1 of it. What I am doing a lot more studying and stuff like that is I try to have an hour break in between during the middle of the day. And during this hour of the break, I normally watch some YouTube videos. I normally go and do something outside. So I may go and do some roller skating, and just having some lunch as well, just to relax, unwind, kind of prepare myself for the next kind of section of working and all that kind of stuff, because I have to do assessments after this. So I've got 2 assessments that I have to start getting kind of done, and then I also have to go back to this and revise week 2. So it's one of those things where like, you know, it's not that I mean, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm grumbling on. I'm gonna go have my break now and I'll see you guys later. Okay guys, so I have just kind of finished doing my pharmacology kind of assessment. I have to do a blog, so I mean, I don't mind pharmacology. I actually like pharmacology as a subject. It's actually very interesting. Introduction to strategy. It's a business subject. I'm gonna hands down say that I don't mind business at times. Sometimes I find it a little bit more confusing, but yeah, I've been putting off this assignment for such a long time, but I need to start getting to it, because if I don't, I'm just going to keep on freaking out every single night. Another tip for just productivity is if you are starting to feel a little bit less motivated about something, one thing I tend to do is when you're in your break times, don't try and sit and watch like Netflix or something like that. That is just gonna like put you off. I mean, I look at the sites that I'm not as confident, like TikTok, Netflix, Stan, any sort of movie kind of watching. As soon as I put on that, I will completely go off. I try to not look at the computer as much during my break, so I went and actually did some roller skating and had some lunch and stuff like that, and I looked at more inspirational videos on YouTube. Okay guys, so I have just finished my work for everything. Just editing this now. I forgot to say goodbye, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye.